Hi, my name's Gecko. Welcome back to another Mini Motorways video. Let's get started. So last time out on the Road to Dominance series. It'd be great if I could say the name of my own series of videos. Last time out we improved our score on Mexico City, pretty close to hitting that 4,000, which would have been really awesome. Okay, but what that means is that we've worked our way back through all of the maps twice now. So we're actually back for our third attempt on everything. So we can give in Los Angeles a go again. Looking to improve this. I don't think I actually improved my previous score. I think this was the higher of the two that, the higher, of course it was the higher of the two, but the higher of the two was set on my first attempt. So it put us not a great place on the leaderboard, to be honest, but we're going to give it another go and see what we can do about improving it. If you have Mini Motorways, you'd of course played this map. It is the first one, and you have to play it before it unlocks any of the other maps and before it even unlocks the daily and weekly challenges, I believe. So if you have Mini Motorways, let me know what your score was. Your best score on this, where that puts you on the leaderboard. As you can see, mine isn't great. Looking to improve that today. Really want to push for a score of 3,000 on all of the maps at least. I think that would be a good starting point to really push higher up the leaderboards. Not entirely sure why I struggle with this map. It seems to be... It should be fairly straightforward, really. Right, what are we going to do about this to keep these segregated? Do we take the yellows around, or do we take the reds around? And we'll probably take the reds around once we have zoomed out enough. We've zoomed out enough down at the bottom. We just need to zoom out a little bit on this left-hand side. We've got one spare bridge. We're going to try and keep everything as segregated as possible, so hopefully that means that we won't need traffic lights. I mean, they are usually helpful in the interim and various places, but early game I don't think we're going to take traffic lights. We'll take a bridge here, because I'm sure that we're going to use one shortly. Okay, well that helps actually, because it means that we don't have to go around. What we'll do is we'll go there. Like so. So that saves us having to sneak the reds around or the yellows up and over. Even got shorter distances for everyone now, which is good. So that's a pretty generous spawn for us. That's not fantastic, but we can sneak by without needing... That's really poor. We can sneak past without having to use a bridge here, but that is not good at all. We can wiggle him there, I think. So what we can do is we can send these guys down and then just up and over this bit. We can send this guy up and over that bit. Can we? No, we can't squeeze him through. Okay, right, in that case, let's just join in there. I think that's okay. Oh. Of course we need to get these guys up and over. I didn't even reconnect them, did I? So this would be helpful to have traffic lights here. That's the only place really. We're on the weekend, so we're going to get some more road tiles back in a second. So we'll take traffic lights here. Okay, well let's go up and over immediately, shall we? And what we're going to do here, we could get him on there. Now, really, I would like to keep him separated by going all the way around, but I just haven't got the road tasks to do that at the moment. So it's not too bad. Let's put him straight onto that, because there's less of a junction then. Whereas a driveway. Why are they still slowing down there? I mean, I understand that one. This guy here slowed down as he went past where this road was. And him again, slowed down. They're all slowing down where this road was. Because the road was there. Like that. And they're all slowing down as if it's still there. Can you see that? So, I mean, they'll slow down here for this junction, but this guy's still slowing down there. So he should get past here, and he's not slowing down now. So if I put it back, okay, he's not slowing down anymore. So let's go back here and see if that continues. No, so they're not slowing down there anymore, but they slowed down there. Did you see that? Watch this guy, slow down. What on earth is happening there? Have I found yet another bug in the game? Weird. Yeah, they're all slowing down. What is going on with this game at the moment? They're all at it, look. That's where that junction was. And of course I'm not paying attention. Okay, well, let's turn this guy around. Send that up there. Okay, let's have a little think about this. We can potentially now... Oh no, we'd have to scoot him around the entire thing now, wouldn't we? I want to get to the point where these light blues and dark blues are segregated. That'd be the ideal thing. Can I do that? And then I can sneak through here. Yes, I can. Right, I've got enough road tasks to do this now. So that's going to be there. Blues are segregated. We will, for the time being, sneak him onto here. Sneak him onto here just to help out with that request. But yeah, so basically I've got to keep an eye on this section here is still slowing down. That should not be happening at all. So yeah, found another bug. I've never noticed that before, whether that's something that's new. I don't recall them releasing a new version. But yeah, weird. Right, we'll take the motorway. Still slowing down here. I don't like that at all. Right, okay, that's sorted itself out, so we can get rid of that junction. I'm tempted just to remove all of that, wait until it's disappeared, completely, so there's nothing there, and then redraw it and see what happens. See if we still get that slowdown. Let's watch him. Okay, he doesn't slow down at that point now. But yeah, it was whilst I had this junction. Obviously they were slowing down, but I removed that junction and they continued to slow down afterwards, which should not be the case. It was almost like there's a phantom junction. Right, we're gonna get... Okay, so we're getting more yellows spawn. Not in the ideal place. So we will go across here again. Disconnect that. That can go there. And we need some of these road tiles to come back to us. Okay. We'll take the motorway again. I would have liked... more road tiles, but I'm never going to complain about getting a motorway. Of course, because that's on that intersection. I can't connect. So you've got to do the intersection. Let's go down one more. Got to do an intersection where it crosses across an actual square. See how it goes here, but it wouldn't have gone on this because that was like on a corner as such. So we can do that. Oops. Like this. Now we could go around. I think that's maybe what I end up doing, but I just haven't got the road tiles to do that at the moment. So what I'm really keeping an eye on now is there any slowdown on any of the roads that was caused by a junction that I did have before that I've forgotten about but had obviously removed. Okay, well I haven't got enough road tiles. I was going to say I'm going to reserve that because something horrible is going to spawn in that section, I'm sure. Okay, that's not too bad. That's better. Right, well, we'll take the weekend to get the get more road tiles, and we'll certainly be taking a spare bridge here. So let's go up and there. So we've got 4 going here, got 2 going here. That doesn't use a bridge, which is great. We've just got this yellow. We could get him involved down here, but I don't think it's necessary. Get him involved here. We'll just leave it as it is for now. We have got enough road tiles that we can go around now. We don't want to do that. Or we could actually. Yeah, we've got to wait for that to come back. I wonder whether these guys are going to slow down here. Probably not, because there was a traffic light junction. Oh no, they are going to slow down. Maybe that's because that is still there for the time being. Right, we'll also... We're going to have to motorway this, I think. Just for now. So I haven't got enough road tiles. Oh, there we go. They're not slowing down anymore because that junction isn't there. Of course, once we've got more road tiles, we'll connect that so we get the motorway back. that's upgraded. But all the blues seem to be spawning down here. Okay. Again, we'll take a motorway. Take the motorway, and then we can get some up here using a motorway. It's got 3. We will have 3. This one's going to come back to us shortly. This guy can get involved there. Stick some traffic lights on. Okay. What do? Do we send 3 of them there and 4 of them here so we can have total 6? I think I'm going to get a road tile back there, aren't I? I think I want to join here and then I go through a junction, right? Rather than creating another junction right next to it. I think that's what I want. Right, now this should disappear. Nope, he's got to turn all the way around. Okay, there we go. We didn't get any road tiles back. So what can we do? We can nab a couple there, I think. So 1 there and 2. So that's still reserving that space because nothing can spawn in between those 2, and nothing can spawn in between those 2. We've got 2 road tiles back, so we can go 1, 2. It'll be interesting to see if these houses get called upon before these do. Okay, so this one's being called upon, then these lot, and then last resort is this one here. So nice and straightforward so far. And it may even make sense actually to save this junction. Never mind. I was going to say to save this junction I was going to get this road to come round and then across in front of it so there's not a junction, it's just going straight onto the road and then you can go straight down. However, we can get rid of it anyway because what we're going to do is we're going to send these guys here. Send these guys straight down. We'll just wait for the end of the day or for these road tiles to come back, whichever is sooner. Probably about the same time, really. Right, roundabout traffic lights. Again, I really don't like roundabouts on a lot of occasions, to be honest. Traffic lights are becoming much more important, really. Because as soon as you get because you can get to a point where there's someone coming on, like, or there's a stream of traffic coming on, quite a consistent stream of traffic coming on from one side, and it just completely holds up the other side because they're just waiting for their opportunity, and the opportunity just isn't coming. Whereas traffic lights, it will force to give them the opportunity. Ask me that in real life, and I'll tell you roundabouts all the way. I absolutely detest traffic lights in real life. But within this game, traffic lights do seem to just cope a little bit better. So as long as they're not right outside a building, they work a lot better, I find. So let's do that. Not that I'm probably going to use 5 traffic lights, so I probably should have taken the roundabout just in case. But hey ho, I'm a martyr. Okay. So it's looking alright. I'm quite pleased with what's going on so far. I'm tempted because we're running out of cars down here. See how this one only just got back and he's out, so there's all these four and therefore it's relying on this. I am tempted with that just to turn one more round. Again, I don't like doing this. I'd prefer to have them separated completely, but I don't think I've got the space to nip through without crossing here. So, these will share a road. Okay, this blue seems to be a lot happier now. Previously it was getting up to like 6/7 pips or pickup requests, but it's doing okay. Can you do something? No, I can't. So I think we've finished zooming out now. I think. Essentially not, actually. Bridge roundabout. Okay, well, it's going to be a bridge, isn't it? We haven't got a spare one. I've used all three that we've had so far. Still got 2 spare motorways at the moment, 5 sets of traffic lights. This red's not helping anyone. Blues are struggling. I don't understand why, they've got their own route. Speed that up a tiny amount. They're really struggling, aren't they? I mean, this is a candidate for motorway, isn't it? This is motorway territory. Maybe we do that. Because it's just not happy, is it? There's 4 houses should be coping with the square building, even at that distance. I mean, it's not a massive distance, really, but it's just not coping at all, is it? Okay, right, so what we're gonna... Oh, we can't even scoot around the outside yet. I'm sure we are still... Must be still zooming out then, I guess. Right, this has turned to a circle building. So again, we've got another candidate for another motorway. What can we do here? Do that and then spare one, maybe? I mean, if that road isn't needed anymore. If that road isn't needed anymore, we can actually get these 2 involved here, can't we? So we can get those involved there, which means that we can turn, so that's 2 added to this, so it means we can turn 2 of these around. So we did have 1, 2, that one is new. Let's turn 3 around, I think. We'll have a parallel road so that we don't have to... We could share here, but I don't really want to. But we have got a candidate here. We've got a candidate here for motorway building, to be honest. Got what, 5, 6 going to a square. We could turn these 3 around and go here. Haven't got a spare bridge, have I? So let's do that. Let's just, instead of using a motorway, let's do that. And this is going to go across the river. But until we've actually got the river back, the bridge back, we'll just do that. Okay, now we've got it back. I didn't realise it was going to come back that quickly, to be honest. So actually, we'll just go straight from here, can't we? Oh, we're still going to need to go one across. So hello. Oh, there's a red there. Hello. When did you spawn? So we are going to want to go there, actually. And ironically, we're going to have to wait now. Right. And ironically, we get a spare bridge. Why are these struggling? I don't get it. Right, give me that motorway back. Oh, it's that car, isn't it, that's holding it up. Okay, let's do that, and then we'll pause and handle everything else. Okay, go, go, go. Thank you. Right, so that's that sorted now. So we've got 3 going here. That should be enough. We're getting a load of yellows spawn now. Down here, which is helpful. Do that. We want to have as few coming on as possible. We want to have as few opportunities for that to need to change as possible. Take the other traffic lights here. Again, I should hardly need to change. We're getting these blues spawn up here. Get him through, can I? Without crossing that. Let's see what we can do here. Is that going to help? Probably is, you know. Right, let's remove that. You can go down and around like that. Cool. Okay, that keeps them all segregated just by redrawing those roads a little bit. There's only one junction really, because everyone else is just straight onto the road with their driveways, which is good. So what's that? We've got 6 in a short, really like small area there, so they should cope okay with that. We'll find out, of course. These blues, what have we got? We've got loads of blues, haven't we? We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 going across there. We could even actually, no, I was going to say we could use 2. If another one spawns here, we could actually scoot them up there and have these yellows go through that way, which would mean that they'll be able to pick up these yellows here as well. Potentially. And that'd save that motorway, and maybe we'd use the motorway going here instead. But I think that's all okay. We'll leave these 3 disconnected at the moment. I don't think yellows are necessarily struggling right now. Got cars at home. What we do need to do is address this situation here. And the only way that I can think of doing that is with the motorway. Now, annoyingly, we're having 5 struggle when they're doing that journey around. So hopefully these two are actually going to be able to cope. They will have to use a motorway. There is a way of getting around, almost. We could probably scoot them around, but it'd just be a bit too much, I think. Is there a benefit? I don't know whether you guys can tell me. Is there a benefit to actually having the motorway end before the entrance? Okay, well we've got 4 there now, which is better at least. Oops, you can go there, you can go there. Right, we probably want to adjust things here because we've now got lots of greens. Lots of greens here going between these two. I've only got 3 here. What can I do here? Again, that really leans towards, do I get a motorway here for this short distance? And it means I can get these yellows involved. And I can get these greens split off and join here. I think maybe I do that. I'll regret it if I don't. So let's go there. It's a short motorway, I know. Basically it means that we can go here. In fact, actually, I'll send these guys up. Okay. Yep, we'll send those guys up and around, which means we've got tons of yellows really. So I imagine that these two are going to start needing help, at which point we can send a couple of them over the top. Let's just save a couple of road tiles there. And I think that's okay now. And like I say, I could do with fixing this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going between 2. We've got 5 if we take these. Got 5 to go to this green here. Okay, that guy just spawned there, which is good. That is not good. That spawn is a horrible spawn. That is actually terrible. What can I do there? Just want to keep them segregated, really. Right, okay, so we've got 4 going here currently. We're going to have to move that. That's only going to give us 2 to go there though, isn't it? Right, we'll do that for now. Okay, so it's redraw time. I'm out of road tiles, great. Okay, so what was I doing here? I was moving this down here. So we were sending 4 up. But now we're going to be sending 3 up. Yes, we'll send 3 up on a motorway, which means that these 4, and again we're going to turn these around now to go underneath. Okay, we need to wait for some road tiles to come back, but we're going to take those 4, connect them to this, and connect them there. So we need these road tiles back as soon as possible. Give me the back, give me the back. Cool, okay, so we've got those at least attached, and 1, 2, 3, and traffic lights. Cool, okay, so 2, and then we've got all these yellows attached back there again. The greens are in a bit of a healthier state. We've got 2 random reds just sitting there doing nothing, and hopefully the light blues are covered. We'll have to see. Okay, we shall take the... Do we take the road tiles in this instance, I think? It wasn't the ideal choice. Actually, we'll turn this way and this way, saves road tile there. We had another green spawn under here, which I didn't see. He can go there. Get this guy involved if we wanted to by sending the yellows even further. These yellows just aren't being utilised at the moment. So we'll probably... Is it coping with these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I think it is, isn't it? Because none of these have been sent out. We are certainly going to be sending these lot around. So I'm glad I chose the road tiles. So we'll do that. We could even send some more around because these just aren't being used. In fact, do I do that? Potentially I do. Could even do that really. Which means I can still sneak that around if necessary. Don't like moving motorways, it's usually a death sentence, but we should be okay. We've just got to wait for this guy who's just got there to get back. And then it should shift. We've only got 3 pips at the moment, 4, and ping. There we go. And they're all on their way. Alright, so we've had another blue spawn. Take a couple of these. When you go here, could really do with getting some motorways. So this weekend, nope. Of course, they're not going to give us a motorway. I know I've got 4, so I'm being greedy. Starting to wonder what I'm going to need these reds for, really. Is it going to throw another building at me? Just trying to work out where it could possibly add another building. So obviously we've got this area as a prime candidate. There's a gap down here, oops. Gap here and here that it could squeeze into, and here if it really wanted to, and top left as well. Okay, we're getting motorway, that's good. Right, this is upgraded, which is okay because we can just turn this around. Because this one is just being totally handled at the moment by these close yellows. So we could even add one more if we wanted to, and we've got another yellow here. I really think it's probably unnecessary to have these 3 yellows here. What we could look at doing actually is, yes, they'll be sharing a road with these blues, or we could actually turn these yellows around and go up here, you know. What can we do here? We could actually get these roads involved, couldn't we? Do we need to? Since these yellows are actually all taken care of down here now, and we are going to squeeze this guy through. Since these yellows are all taken care of by these ones down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, ideally you have 8 for a circle building, but that's fine. That's fine. I could cut this road out completely, send these yellows across to help out here if needed. And then I can get these reds involved to go here. Maybe that's what I do. I can even do that to actually temporarily get these yellows to help out here if needed, because they've got quite a distance to go. Yeah, you've got 3 here that got quite a distance. So we can connect him here. We could even get this yellow potentially involved here somehow. We could squeeze him maybe. Probably not actually, but I mean, you have to cross the road of just this blue, which wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, it just saves. So we've got 2 yellows here. Just saves things there a bit, I guess. So getting these yellows involved. They've got a bit of a trek. Do I do that? I think I do. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. I'm actually going to take another bridge here because I was thinking I could use a bridge around here at some point if necessary. And the idea was getting motorways every week now. I don't think that's going to happen. Right, we're going to need to do something here because that's just upgraded. How are we going to handle that? So let's first look at how many houses haven't got cars sitting at them at the moment. So most of these houses actually have got their cars there. There's just a few. So the question is, how do we get some there? Without crossing existing roads. The thing is to come down this way. So we'll take 3 from there. And we're just going to be shuffling a few here. So we've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all going here, supplemented by all of these. So we could probably afford to take off all but a couple, to be honest. So how about we just do that, leave them with 2. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going up here. Then we'll have 1, 2, we did have 3 going across, didn't we? Yeah, these 3. So we still want 3 going across. So we can go 1, 2, 3. Which gives us an additional 4 that are going to go here. So we're going to have 6 going there. Now I probably want to turn one more round, don't I? Because I think this is coping absolutely fine with 5. I reckon it could cope with 4. So let's try this configuration. Where we've got 3 going here, 6, 7, 8 going to the top circle building, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 going to this one. Yeah, 4. Yeah, 4, 7, 8, 3. Maybe I could even turn one of these around. Which is a bit of pain, because that means I'm using a motorway just for 1 or 2 cars. So I could really do with another light blue spawning next to one of the houses that's over here. If that does indeed happen, we know exactly what we're going to do. We're getting red and dark blue. Those aren't in helpful positions. We've got another yellow here. Okay, well that red isn't happy, but it can be, potentially, if I just give it one more. Could give it another one that's sitting here doing nothing. Could even get these 2 reds involved if I use a bridge up the river for these 3 blues. So I could get those 2 reds involved there to make it 6, and then this red can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially a 7, and even really could get 2 more involved if needed. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do this. So I'm going to go remove that. I'm going to point you this way and this way. I'm going to have to go there so we can squeeze all this together. That's not going to be going there anymore, so there's no junction. Nope, nope. There you go. So you're going to be going there and probably still connecting to that set of traffic lights for now. Like I say, if we get another light blue spawn over here, we could get rid of that motorway, and therefore pretty much we can point this closer instead of them having to do an awkward turn. Okay, that looks better. Cool, spare motorway. So we've now got 2. We did just get another blue spawn here, I believe. That is looking a bit happier. So although the blues are stacking up, I think that they should be sorted, really. I mean, looking at it, there's none sitting at home at the moment. I can make this journey quicker, so they can get back and forth. Have we got any light blue houses that have got cars sitting at home at the moment? We haven't, have we? Literally, there's just one car sitting at home for all of the blues at the moment. So they're all struggling. We can make that journey a little bit quicker. Right, we have had another blue spawn here, which should help. Whoops. Just need these guys to go back and forth a bit quicker. Just that little bit of speed going across rather than going across and zigzagging a little bit. Even though they had absolutely zero junctions, those three were just struggling with that. I think they're still not 100%, but it's certainly better. Hopefully we get another motorway here. So we're about to hit the that's a shame. Okay, well, we'll take a bridge. I know we're probably going to get one back because we might have to leave this motorway here, to be honest. Okay, reds. How many have we got going there? We've got 6, haven't we? So we've got 4 and then 5, 6. We could get this guy potentially involved. We can't, because we can't get him to cross this road, can we? Without affecting this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going here. We've got 6 scattered going here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going here. And we've got 4 doing nothing. This one, I'm going to struggle to get involved. I can't even scoot him up, can I? Because without interacting with this yellow road. Do I do that and then I can motorway across? Do I do that? I think I do, you know. Right, let's put a T-junction in there with a traffic light. So it's going to get 4. It's going to get 4 involved. Hopefully that'll just calm things down a little bit. So it immediately sends 6 cars out. This one hasn't sent any. We need this to calm down so it stops stacking on the others. It means we've not got a spare motorway. This one really needs to calm down. Look how many cars are going in, it's just not chilling. Okay, right, here we go, we're getting some upset with the yellows now. So these yellows, there's no cars at home. Got 2 spare yellows here. This is still surviving on just 2 yellows, isn't it? This one is not, though. I get him onto there, get him onto there, so it'll be less slowdown. And then do that, and then we're gonna have to commandeer a set of traffic lights from somewhere. Where have we got a set of traffic lights? So how many did we have? I think we had 6, didn't we? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the other set? Did I count this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that is literally just for this one house, isn't it? That's annoying, because he can't quite reach the road. Oops. If I bring the road down this way, like that, and then he can touch it, and it's not a junction now. So a little bit of a squiggle, but it's less of a junction. That works out better, and I get the traffic lights back, which I wanted there, right? Cool. Okay, now I don't like the fact that these are in such close proximity. I could split it off earlier and send it up and around, but that just seems to make no sense, although that means there is going to be more of a slowdown here, so maybe I will do that. These reds need to just pull their fingers out there. I don't understand why that's still stacking so quickly, because it's just been a real steady stream since I added these other ones in. It just doesn't want to seem to sort itself. Right, okay, we desperately needed a motorway there, so that's a good one. Right, the light blues is starting to throw a hissy fit now. Have I got any spare ones? I haven't. Literally no cars sitting at home on the light blues. So I can't get anyone to go and help here, even, can I? Gonna do something controversial here. Remove that motorway. Redraw that so it's pointing at it, so hopefully it'll be a little bit better. So that actually removes 2 from here but puts 2 more on here. Hopefully that sorts that out quickly ish. But yeah, light blues just seem to be struggling. This one has got 4 and it's coping absolutely fine, so let's turn, oops. Let's turn him down there. So now I've got 3 going here, we've got 1 more going here. Hopefully. That's a bit of a crappy junction. Why did I do that? So the road's going there. If we go there, then they're not going to slow down here, are they? That's silly from me. I should have spotted that earlier. What else can I do? That's about it, I think, for now. Yeah, I think that's about it. Okay, well, we're just going to have to see how it goes. Hopefully this red has sorted itself, because that was annoying me. But the blues are struggling now. I don't think this is helping the fact that there's a junction on either side. We're actually kind of screwed here, aren't we? There's no blues with cars at the houses right now that aren't going to get immediately called upon. So I think we're gonna. Oh no, that's saved us there. Just hopefully that's gonna tide us over. This needs to sort itself. Okay. Right, we seem to be calming down a little bit. I think that just little play around has certainly helped things. Okay, so we have had a yellow spawn up here, which means that we don't necessarily need to have this junction anymore, because that's probably slowing things down for the blues. So let's remove that junction. Hopefully that's okay. That's why we had to get cut across, because we needed to go there. I mean, maybe it's the case that we could go just carry on up. And yes, they've got a bit of slowdown here, right at their houses, but maybe that's not too bad. We'll just keep an eye on that, see how that goes. Are there any spare houses that aren't connected up that could be utilised? So we did get another one spawn here, it looks like. So we've now got 5 reds. We've got spare green here, 2 yellows. That green can point onto here. He can't do anything. I think that's as good as we're going to get it. For now, we have got 2 spare motorways, so we could certainly sort things out a little bit better. That green's never going to be used. Right, who is struggling the most? The dark blues here have got, what, 2 houses on them? That's got 5. Let's turn one of these around. Right, hopefully the reds are going to sort themselves out again. Bridge and a roundabout. Okay, we've got 3 bridges. We're never going to find a place to put a roundabout this time. So we'll take that. I don't think there's anywhere on the map apart from down here that's left where another building could spawn. You guys are probably seeing one that I'm not. And you may well be screaming at me. There was one. I can't see anywhere else that on the map that a building could spawn, and it would be a bit of a disaster if another one spawned right now. Don't know why these reds keep just getting to the point where they're struggling. There is a bit of obviously congestion here. It doesn't seem to be slowing down the pickups here because it's just a constant stream of in, out. But because of that, it's causing stacks everywhere else. Okay. This is just upgraded. Is there anything I can do here or anything I need to do? I mean, I could get this green involved if I wanted to. I'd need to cross over the yellow. But would that be the worst thing in the world? I don't know. Yeah, is there anything I can do for the reds? Really? Maybe I could join him there? Is that going to speed things up? I don't know whether that's going to cause more of a slowdown here. And that is connected directly to it. Could get this guy involved. I mean, there are no cars at home, but I think the issue is that just the pure speed of things around here. So, not really sure what to do there, to be honest. I think this is the best place for them to join. Oh, that's right. I can't get this guy across because otherwise he'll join all these reds, and even these reds here, join them to that. And he'll join these reds. They'll be able to go through and cut across to get here, and that would be an absolute disaster. So we don't want to do that. What can we do with him? I don't think we can do a lot really, unless we used a dedicated motorway for him, or we sent these yellows all the way around him. But again, I think that'd be a bit of a disaster, to be honest. We just gotta just grin and bear it, I think, at the moment. Just hopefully they sort themselves out, but I just can't see it happening. I just don't see what I could potentially do other than... Can I squeeze that guy onto there? No, I can't, I don't think. Maybe I can. Okay, well, I can squeeze that guy there. He's got to go all the way around. But yeah, really, I don't see what I could do to get other reds onto here and get them there quicker. I mean, potentially I could... Can I even motorway, really? Because all that's going to do is cause another junction, isn't it? Just to motorway from here to here, it's just going to cause a junction. It's the only choice I've got there, really. Do I put traffic lights there, or is that going to cause absolute chaos? Got to try it, haven't I? That actually saves a junction there, at least. Just have to see how that goes. This is what I'm resorting to now. Ugh, that was so damn close. Okay, well, we do get another motorway. That's horrific. I really don't like this. Okay, this green isn't happy. I know it is sharing between two, so we have got spare bridges, so we could potentially look at splitting them out earlier, or even so how many have we got here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 going here. I'm just thinking, can I get these greens involved? Probably not, to be honest. I suppose I could. They could share that small portion of road, couldn't they? Is that even worth it? Is it even worth it to get these two on? I mean, it probably is to help them there. Actually, we're probably better off getting these two through and on. Do that or just go straight up? I think we just go straight up, don't we? What we want to get to the point of having is having these separated, so maybe if we have a spare motorway, which we do, send some of them here. How many do we reckon? What's that similar distance to that is coping okay? I mean, 4 yellows are coping okay with that. 2 yellows are coping okay with this one. God knows how. 3 blues. Okay, well, let's go for 4. So we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4 can go and connect to... how are we going to get a 4th there? I guess we do this, right? We go like that. So we've got 4 going here. We can split that off. And then we can motorway across to here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know these guys got a bit more of a trek, and they've got to cross the yellows. but maybe that'll be okay. There's a lot of traffic here. Oh, hang on. Why are these all coming to a stop? Everyone come to a halt. It's over. It's over, but I don't know why they all came to a stop. It's probably because I was changing all things around there. But I'm really happy with that score. 5561. Fantastic. I'm really happy with that. Let's see how that might have happened. I think it was still a case that maybe I changed these things around too late, because they were stacking, waiting on a junction here, which is the end of the motorway. We have got a red randomly. Oh no, I see. Okay, maybe this was the end of it for me then. What we've actually had is we've had a red car. It's right-hand drive, isn't it? Okay, so red car is actually heading back, so it's already done the journey. Red car is heading back this way to get to either this house or one of these three houses, or even here. But effectively, by linking up these two greens onto the yellow and through, I didn't consider the fact that the reason those yellows are going, well, where those yellows are going to here, there's a red connected, and that red could be connected if I'm putting, if I'm skirting that on and then doing all of this, and because I've connected those greens in, it means that all of these reds are connected to here. Whereas previously I wanted them to go over here. So that was probably the end of it. That's just me not paying attention, close enough attention, just being too greedy, trying to get those greens in without using the spare motorway that I had, which would have been the better option really. But yeah, so lesson learned on that, I think. But yeah, we had a really good run on that. Let's get our screenshot. If it's not going to crash on me. Go on, give me the screenshot. There we go, thank you. So, yeah, pretty decent round in all. I think that's my highest on any. I think I've got maybe slightly higher than that on a daily challenge at one point, but that's my highest on a normal level, I think. So 5561. Yeah, my previous highest, Beijing 4338. Yeah, okay, so my previous highest is Beijing, which incidentally we've got up next, so we're looking to beat 5,000 on that. If we can do it on Los Angeles, I reckon we can do it on Beijing. So yeah, so Los Angeles, decent, 5561. Let's see where that puts us on the leaderboard. Just outside the top 3,500. Again, I reckon we can push a lot higher. You see, when we get to this point, there's a lot fewer people with the same numbers. So you see, there's only, whereas before there was like 8 or 9 people on the same figure. When you're getting higher, obviously they're getting more and more spaced out. There's 2 people on 5560, 3 on 5561, 3 on 5562, which means that even if you just increase it a little bit, so if we're to increase our number here by even just a couple of hundred, that could, yeah, if we increase it by a couple of hundred, it could easily put us in the top 3,000. But yeah, you want to get to the point where you're just going a lot higher up. But yeah, very decent. I'm very happy with that. And yeah, guess we'll catch you next time for the Beijing, where we're going to try and increase that score. But yeah, well, thanks very much for joining me. Drop a like if you've watched this far, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. I try and upload some daily content, whether it's a daily challenge or part of this Road to Dominance series that I'm doing. But yeah, drop a like, subscribe if you can, and I'll see you next time for some more Mini Motorways.